Next, we can reveal the scale of illegal low pay in Leicester's garment industry. Official investigations found well over 1,200 local textile workers received less than the minimum wage. Well, that's according to new figures released to this programme, which cover the last 5 financial years. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball is in the newsroom. There's been a lot of concern about this anecdotally, hasn't there?
There has, Sarah, but this is the first time we've seen evidence about the scale of illegal pay. The details in just a moment, and of course these investigations followed damning headlines during the pandemic. Now, you might remember Paramjit. We heard from her back in September. She's one of several Leicester garment workers who told us they'd accepted between £3 and £5 an hour, and that was partly because their language skills made it so hard for them to find jobs.
They would show full pay on the payslip, but once the money was in my bank, I was told to return it. I used to give it back in cash. 3 or 4 factories used to do this. We were desperate. I was angry, but I had to work.
Now, Paramjit got money back informally, but we've now used freedom of information requests to look at formal investigations. Here's what the HMRC found nationally. Over 2,000 garment workers underpaid in the last 5 years. But just look at how many of those were in Leicester. Well over 1,200 workers received below the minimum wage. They were owed arrears of over £177,000. And I've been speaking to a leading campaign group who say this is deeply concerning.
There is a lot more that needs to be done on the point of preventing such abuses from happening in the first place and making sure that wages for workers are the one variable that neither brands nor suppliers can play around with.
Now, these figures also reveal the resulting penalties issued to textile firms, over £390,000 across the UK, the vast majority of that in Leicester. HMRC says over 60% of those unpaid wages have been recovered, and it's chasing employers who avoid paying by liquidating their businesses to get them disqualified as directors and by recognising their workers as creditors.
OK, Jeremy, for that, thank you very much.